Got me a new pen. Might want to check it out. Hey campers, George here. Yep, back in the man cave. Checking out a new gizmo. Got me a new pen. Might want to check it out. And going through some stuff online, I had just bought a emergency bivvy, and I was looking at the website of the same company, and they had this. And this is, they call it MT-6 tactical pen. You're wondering, George, really? That's what I thought. But I see so many of them out there, people talking about them. I thought, you know what? I need to have a look at this and just see what it's all about. Not that expensive. I can actually squeeze some money out of the budget. So I went ahead and purchased it. And it actually came with some accessories. Well, they're not standard. These are an extra purchase, but once again, it was in my budget constraints. Barely. Thought I'd have a look at it. Personally, I don't really know if I have a use for this. I've really been thinking about it, and I've been having a look at it, and it is a nice pen. The reviews I saw were very positive, and I looked at a couple of other ones as well. Typically, they're all about the same thing, but I like the reviews on this one, so I thought I'd take a look at it myself and see, hey, maybe I can use it just every day. Maybe even at work, because it has some stuff I could use at work. So here it is here. This is the actual pen. You can see that. And it's by the Atomic Bear. And it is the MT-6. And it is got some weight behind it. It's fairly sturdy. Standard with a couple of things. It has a flashlight. It's pretty bright. And that was one of the things I can use at work. I use a flashlight a lot at work. We needed to have a look into dark spots and things like that. You know, I use a regular pen at work, and I'm forever breaking it because it's just plastic. And I wanted something a little bit sturdy, and to have an extra light, it's kind of handy, and it is fairly bright. It does have something extra on it, and that is you have the regular flashlight. You hit it again, and it gives you that flash, which is obviously used for signaling. It has the glass breaker already on it. It's one of the things I'm not sure about. There's no real way to cover it. To use the pen, it unscrews like this, and there's the pen there and the lid, and you can see the lid is fairly big. Obviously that's where they have the flashlight and the batteries, and this actually unscrews. One thing I don't like is there is no cover for this. It would have been nice if they'd had a tip on there just to cover up the glass breaker. It comes standard with this guy, and it's a little multi-tool. It has a bottle opener, it has a wrench, a flat screwdriver, has a scraper, serrated scraper on it. The nice thing is the accessories that come with it actually can fit in here. So this unscrews out of here and comes apart eventually like that. And then the accessories that you can get for it screw back in there, and we'll have a look at those now. I just want to have a look at the pen right now, and let's talk about that. So looking at the pen, it actually comes with some extra stuff. You get 3 ink cartridges, basically 1 in the pen and 2 in the packaging, and you get 3 packs of batteries and a battery pack in the pen. And before you use the battery, you have to unscrew it and take off the little paper circle on it. So like I said, you have a glass breaker, you have the light with 2 modes on it, and then you have your little multi-tool inside here as well. So it is made of aluminum grade aluminum, potato, tomato, foreigners. Anyway, it is made of aircraft grade aluminum. Even so, it is heavy. It's not lightweight at all, but it makes it sturdy, and which is a good thing. You have the pen, which is unscrews here, and you have the spare ink cartridges, And then to replace the cartridges, this is unscrews here. So you have that, of course, the flashlight and the 2 modes on the flashlight. So once is on, twice it flashes. Now the accessories that come with it are these guys right here. And it's kind of hard to see because of the black background, but I'll take them out. Here you have a scraper, and it's a ruler as well. It has markings on there. I don't know if you can see that. It has a little tool in it, and it has a scraper. And this scraper here is actually for one of the other accessories, which is, yeah, you got it, a ferrocerium rod, which screws into the back of the pen. And we'll give each one a go, and we'll see how well they work. So there's 2. These are an extra. They're an optional thing. On here we have the whistle. How well does it work? It's pretty loud. My phone will automatically turn it down just to save my ears. What little I have left to save. The last item they have in here, which I thought was pretty cool, is a blade. And let me see. Yeah, you can see it there. And it's sharp. I was surprised at how sharp it was. It would have been nice if there was a way to carry the accessories. I'm sure I have a small bag I could keep it in. Just keep them all in, the batteries and everything like that. Keep them all together. Obviously, you're starting to increase the size of the pen, the weight of the pen and things like that, so I can understand that. Now, personally, I think is more of an urban survival item. This is something that your everyday person, who lives in the city, even a businessman or something like that, would keep this on them. And because it has everything you need. And it would be a good part of your EDC urban survival pack. Worth it to have in an urban situation. Outdoors, I think there's other stuff that, we normally carry with us. Just standard stuff that you carry in the outdoors, which would cover a lot of this. It's well made. I will say it is very well made. It is sturdy, and I'm impressed with it. I really like the idea. I thought it would be way too big for a pocket. Surprisingly, it does fit in your pocket, and it has obviously the clip to keep it there. You could put it into your pants pocket on the side. Very nice. So let's have a look at the accessories it comes with and see how well they work. Just check it out in general. So let's try the pen here. It's smooth. I like the way it writes. It's very nice, and it actually feels pretty good in your hand. It's a nice size once you take the lid off. So it does write well. I like it, and it feels good, and it has a very smooth run on it. So it'll work for me. And the nice thing is they give you the refill. And I'm impressed with the flashlight. It's got a good bit of brightness to it. It's a lot stronger than I thought it would be. If you want to know what batteries it uses, I'm going to need the flashlight to see that. I'm going blind, but I'll get you that info and I'll stick it up there. That's the basics. The accessories, and the way that works is they just unscrew from here, and what you're going to do is turn it around and screw it back in. It's sturdy. It's pretty sturdy. So I don't see a problem there. You could probably get away with anything on here that you're going to use. So that's the standard accessory that it comes with, like I said. The whistle, surprisingly, screws on the back like that. And if you are really musically inclined, I'm pretty sure you could come up with a tune. Nah, maybe not. I'm not musically inclined, unfortunately. The blade, you're going to be limited with the blade. There's not going to be a lot you can do with it. Certainly could use it in an emergency to dig something out, cut something. I'm pretty sure it would cut something. Let me see if I can find something here. Okay, I got a piece of 550 cord. Oh yeah, there you go. Cuts through it, so not bad. And then will it cut through your standard? This is a piece of cardboard, but yeah, it cut it. Yeah, I mean, it's fairly sharp. I'm sure you could sharpen it even more. It's that big. What more do you want from it? A tactical tool, to me, tactical is self-defense. But a lot of people use it a little bit more freely in that sense. But this could do some damage. Here with the next problem. TSA compliance, traveling with this. If you have the blade in, you could probably get away with it because I know they have a maximum limit, but I'm not sure if they include the hole or just the blade. That's something to consider. You might want to leave that at home. And now here we have the ferro rod. Obviously all these accessories just screw into the back. So let's see if we can get it to strike. I think we're going to have to clean it off. You want to get that black stuff off. Just cleaned it off. Obviously when you have a new ferro rod, it comes with a protection because this stuff rusts really easily. Don't be fooled. Using the sides here, I don't think it'll work. It doesn't have that nice sharp 90 on the sides. This is what this is used for. Let's see if that... So it sparks. It's a small spark, but I'm pretty sure it'll get a fire going. I just don't want to get the fire going right here. This is what you would use for that. So all in all, everything seems to work. Will it work for me? I have uses for it. I can certainly use it. And I think for me it's a work thing. However, I believe it is designed for urbans. And when I say urban, I mean, you know, a businessman, it's nice enough looking where it would get by in a business situation or just general urban use. In the outdoors, I don't know, a lot of people carry those special pens for riding in the rain and things like that. So do you need it? I don't know. It has a lot of accessories. Certainly in the urban it would help. What am I going to do with this? I'm keeping it and I'm going to take it to work. Anywho, Atomic Bear MT6 tactical pen. Very nice. It's part of survival. I'm one of those guys as I just want to get home. And, you know, I'm in the outdoors a lot on my own. Typically, my survival stuff is just for that. Get me home, a 72-hour bag. I'm sure it'd work perfect for a lot of people who live in the city. Feel a little bit better having something to help them out in a bad situation. Don't forget, like, share, subscribe. You know the story. And I'm pretty sure I'll be back with something else to have a look at. That's not going to break the bank. Just saying. Thanks for watching.